Hey guys, Aqua Duelist here. I apologize there was no video yesterday. I was really sick actually, and didn't want to post a video. With me being really sick, I just didn't want it to be bad quality. I am feeling a lot better. But that's why there was no video yesterday. I'm sorry about that, guys. Now we're gonna jump into today's video, and picking up where I left off, we were talking about some of the more interesting stuff from Soul Fusion. I'm putting these two cards together in one video because they're both just really generic Thunder support, and from what I remember, I know one of them is seeing some play with Thunder Dragons, if I remember correctly. But we have some summoner. My gosh, that name though. And then we have Diana the Light Spirit. Is that yep? So and I'm honestly really surprised that Diana is a light or not light a thunder monster. I always kind of thought whenever they would do the attribute summoner for light, I always kind of figured it'd be a fairy, but since it's thunder, it allows for a lot of interesting stuff. But some summoner, he's a level 2, or not level 2, link 2, down corner arrows, thunder, 6 counter attack, and then once per turn, quick effect, you discard a monster and then target one thunder monster in your graveyard, summon it to an arrow it points to. It can't be a link monster, and its effects aren't negated, which is really nice. That's really awesome. That is a huge play extender, honestly. Really good card. And then Diana the Light Spirit, you banish a light monster in your graveyard, and then you special summon her, and she has a secondary effect like all the other attribute summoners. And for her, during your opponent's end phase, you gain 1,000 life points. Honestly, not the worst one. Pretty little weird though. Little weird effect. But she is light, so you could run Honest, and your opponent's turn, you gain that 1,000, which is honestly pretty. I guess that's kind of nice. But life points don't really matter. In this game right now. They really used to when back in the old day, but now with where the game's at, it's more like they don't matter unless you're out of life points. But if you don't know what the summoners are, the the attribute summoners are, essentially, that's at least what I've just been calling them. I forget their actual name for them, but you have essentially. There's one for water, which is Aqua Spirit. You have Flame Spirit and Gigantes, which is the Earth one. And they all have the same thing where you banish a monster, their attribute, special summon them. They're all level 4. And then they all have a different secondary effect. But this is interesting because it's a Thunder. And I could have sworn it would have been a fairy, always thinking it'd be a fairy if it ever released. But no, it's Thunder. So what's really interesting, honestly, is something that would work absolutely amazing with these guys is the Hunder Family, which is, if you don't know, it's a very small little archetype. You had like Ma Hunder, Pa Hunder, Sis Hunder, and Bro Hunder, but the way they worked is Ma Hunder and Pa Hunder essentially gave you additional normal summons. So essentially, the idea was you field spammed with you could field spam, and this honestly really helps that out. I can't remember if Ma Hunder and Pa Hunder are hard once per turn. If not, then you could bring back one of them with this, and then get an additional extra normal summon on top of that. So if they're not hard once per turns, I can't remember. That would be really awesome. And the idea is you just kind of field spam like crazy with them. And I thought this was the first thing I thought of when I saw these was, holy crap, they will work really well. But considering it was more of a really kind of small archetype that not a lot of people used, it's probably not going to catch on. But hey, maybe if I mention it, maybe people look into it. But yeah, it was a little interesting archetype, and throw these in there, and then just throw some of the more meta relevant cards in there, or like, you know, more good cards in today's meta in there, and honestly, it could be a really solid deck. Like, these two cards, like a solid addition just to that, and I know, like, just to any Thunder deck in general, they're really good, but the first thing I was like, holy crap, this would be amazing in, is the Hunder Family. But yeah, what do you guys think about this, about these two cards? What do you think about the Hunder Family? If you remember them, do you guys think it'd be absolutely amazing with them? Because they would these would definitely be a big play extender for them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like it, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to watch more of my videos when they come out. If you do, hit that notification button. I do 4 to 5 videos a week. Thank you guys for watching.